mean to get to gain work-life balance. If you have some stories to share or ideas or input here, we'd love to hear from you. You can get us here live in the studio at 440-946-9468. Again, 440-946-WINT. Or you can tweet at me at Adam Sonnhalter, ADAMSONNHALTER. So give me your list of 8, Jack.
Hey, wait a minute. You can tweet me to at Jack M.
MVP.
MENCINI.
No, it's at Jack M MVP, I believe is what your handle is.
It's so new, I don't even know what it is.
I'll get that
but
for you.
But you'll find me.
Yeah.
We'll find each other one way or another out in this big world of what the
big
heck?
Twitter sphere. Or Tweeter sphere. I don't know.
Whatever it is, we're on it. You can find us. All kinds of people following you. It's kind of creepy when you start to think about it. You don't even know these people following you.
It's all right. They're getting to know you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Anyway.
Give me your top 8, you said?
Okay. Yeah, this is following Wikipedia, who has a definition of balance and home life, and balance in workplace, and balance in jobs. But here's what they're suggesting, and these things, well, I won't judge them. There's 8 ways to achieve better work-life balance, according to Wikipedia. Number 1, learn your employer's policies. Inquire about your company policies on flex time and working from home. That a good one, Adam?
I'm sorry, I fell asleep when you were saying that.
I don't blame you. Okay, number 2. This is really a good advice one here. This is one word: communicate. Number 3, use technology to your advantage. Number 4, telecommute. And I could see a lot of people just blowing the doors off when they telecommute and come in whenever they want to, blah, blah, blah. It's work-life balance. It isn't really balance. It's skewed to, let me out of here. I hate this freaking job.
Yeah.
Learn to say no. That's number 5. Number 6, you'll like this one a lot, Adam. Fight the guilt. Gotta understand that one. We can dissect that one. Okay. Number 7, rethink your idea of clean. What the heck does that mean? And then protect your private time. That's number 8. So these are 8 ways to achieve better work-life balance. So you, as owners of small companies, somebody came up and started to articulate off these 8 and say with a serious face they want to sit and talk about these things. Do you think you would take it seriously? Do you think this is the right approach? Certainly ideas floated out there, but they don't quite hit me as the owner of many companies and the coach of many more, how to really approach work-life balance. I guess there's other ways, and we'll try to get into those before the night's over.
All right, so a couple things. So you are at Jack M MVP.
Oh, wait a minute, I better write that down.
So you can search for the Jack Mencini, that's MENCINI, or at Jack M, as in Mencini, MVP, all one word like that. So we'll take tweets here and there. That's good. So the couple of words that jumped out of those 8 you did, Jack. One that you mentioned before was guilt. And the second one you mentioned, which is the last one, which is private time. Now, if there's anything these days, it's privacy is pretty much gone, it seems like. So the idea, I'm still stuck on the slash from the first segment here, Jack, and the idea of private time. People share all kinds of stuff on social media, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, all the different things that are out there and things I don't even know about that exist now. People will be an open door and putting stuff out there. So the idea of privacy, to me, is kind of insane, or the idea of protecting your privacy. What the heck does that mean? Your private time.
So I go into a quiet room all by myself for my private time, and then I go on the internet to play around with social networking in a very public worldwide forum.
That sounds like you're going into a timeout, Jack, if you're going into a private room like that, right? So, and the guilt. So the guilt of what? Not working so much. There's a pressure to work. Yeah. As I said, I just came off of a family vacation with my wife and kids and my parents, my brother and his wife. We've done this now. I think this is our 3rd one in the last 10 years where we've gone away somewhere, and we get a house somewhere and we spend a week together. And those are great times to kind of get away, create some good memories, some not so good memories. You forget some things, but it's a good week. but it's good to see how people kind of handle things differently, you know. And I remember our first vacation 10 years ago. Maybe it's 12 years ago now. It's been a while. And on that vacation, I'd gotten an email from a prospect of ours. Said, "Hey, do you have a couple references that I could talk to?" And so here I am at 8:30 in the morning responding to this. And my sister-in-law, God bless her soul, is like, "What are you doing working on vacation?"
Like admonishing you.
Yeah. Okay, this is your vacation time. What are you doing
Stop
working?
working. Give me your phone. I'm going to throw it in the water.
So now understand that her background and experience has always been jobs. She's never done her own thing. Never been an entrepreneur. Her father was a fireman. So again, she's not used to this entrepreneur's world of kind of working for yourself. So I said, "Look," I said, I got a prospect here that I'm responding to. It's taken me 5 minutes to reach out to another client, say, "Would you be willing to talk to people?" and kind of get it set up. I go, this is the reason I'm here and able to enjoy these kind of things. Is I've got good clients, good people in my life, and I said I'm happy to spend 5 or 10 minutes in the morning on vacation while I'm getting up and going and doing this. And when you know that client became a client of ours for 10 years, Jack.
You're good at that, Adam. You're very good at that.
Well, then here we are on vacation this past week, and my brother, okay, who now owns my family company that he bought my dad out, and he's now an entrepreneur. He shuts down when he's on vacation.
He found the switch.
He doesn't. He doesn't respond to emails. He doesn't do anything. He's purely doing his stuff. And I check email usually first thing in the morning. Now my family is such where I'm usually the first one awake, right? So
very helpful.
To spend 20 minutes or half an hour doing something in the morning is no big deal. Or I took a conference call Friday morning because it was 3 hours behind. 7:30 in the morning. My wife and kids are still asleep. They're none the wiser. We had a client who had some needs, right, which I'm fine with. Or I talked to a client on a train ride from Dana Point to Anaheim for 15 minutes about something he's looking at in terms of buying a company.
See, I'd call that pretty good work-life balance.
I thought it was fantastic. And my dad fully understood it. He's laughing. So I said, "No," I totally get it. So you're there, you're doing stuff. I go, "Yeah, this is fun. I enjoy being helpful. We enjoy what we do. We like being there for our clients. So if I'm able to be there, happy to be there. And if it's somewhere I can't talk, if they call me at the Metallica concert, I couldn't really talk to them then. They couldn't hear me anyway, right? So what would be the point? But to me, it's all kind of there. It's all intertwined. It isn't where you draw that slash or you cut it off. Where, hey, this is it. You can't bother me. And you mentioned we got a lot of clients that have these kind of struggles. We know it's a common issue. And one was just talking about it. He had his birthday this week, right? And so his wife and his son are saying, "Hey, leave your laptop at work."
Demanding it. Where he's fanatic. He's a fanatic about answering and generating emails and texts, and they're demanding that he's got to enjoy his birthday with a fist pounding thud here that you got to do it and don't you dare.
Because it's your birthday and you can't decide what you want to do on your birthday. When you're having fun, you're having my kind of fun on your birthday.
That's
Jack,
right. That's what it comes down to.
So what did he do? So he gets an email from a customer who's kind of putting him on delay for a little bit, right? So it's kind of a big deal. It's a good sized customer. He sneaks and looks at his phone. He didn't have his laptop with him, but he had his smartphone.
He was going to the bathroom about every 15 minutes. That was so they were worried he had an illness.
Right. So he's done that before. He'll sneak out early in the morning. He'll check on the computer or late at night when his wife's asleep, or at least if he thinks that she's asleep, doesn't get caught at it. And so my wife and I had this discussion years ago about it, so she understands it. Here's how things are. And to me, one of the biggest turnoffs of going on to a vacation is if you have to come back and you've got hundreds or thousands of emails to respond to. It's like, that's my goodness, you're going to spend the first day coming back and you're going to be in a miserable mood. Why would I rather spend 10, 20, 30 minutes during the course of a day when I'm on vacation checking that stuff to make sure everything kind of going on? If not, I can just keep that slate clean, so to speak, kind of move things on. And because there's always time. Even on a family vacation, if I'm waiting in line or something, there's always some time. And if you look around, one of the things you constantly see, Jack, is this. People looking down doing this, or tapping on their phones, or whatever their smart device are. People are attached to their friggin' devices all the time.
That's right.
So, okay, so I'm not as much onto the consumer stuff and checking things out, so I'll do a little bit, but again, I'll check some email, I'll check some tweets, I'll check some Facebook. Okay, I'll check some things here or there, but it's okay to mix in email here or text to a client or something like that. Hey, I was thinking about this. What's wrong with that?
I think
it's a great balance.
The big myth of balancing work and life, it's mythical. It really is. If you have a job, even a job, and we aren't job people, but if you have a job or you own a company and you love it, you just are, you love the challenge, you love the successes, you get through the failures here and get stimulated as you turn it around. That's life and work balance. You like the work and you like your time away. You just step away to get a breather, just like swimming a distance and taking air, taking a stop, taking a break. The two are so interwoven and intermeshed that that's the balance you're looking for. That's how you get it. And you can't orchestrate it. You can't legislate it. You can't make a corporate policy about work-life balance. You can't demand time off every third Friday for this and that. It doesn't work like that. You got to put yourself in the environment that you like what you're doing. And if you do, good things happen.
There you go. That's a great rant, Jack, and right up against the break here, so stay tuned.